How's it going, everybody? Coming to you today on the mighty TW, exploring the Ozarks. If you are not familiar with my Exploring the Ozarks series, or whatever you want to call it, that I'm doing on the TW, I'm finding local roads, I'm traveling down that road, and traveling all of the offshoots. I'm creating like a digital map of everywhere I've been using Gaia GPS. I can then go into Gaia and put waypoints of, you know, cool old chimney, or, you know, old homestead, or, you know, really fun rock wall, or whatever. So I'm kind of creating my own personal database of the Ozarks on Gaia. Looking for fun little trails to take. So come along and let's explore the Ozarks on a TDub. In my last video, I talked about how I've really been interested in getting a KLX 300 as my main go-to woods bike over the TW 200 and over my DR 650, which honestly I don't really like riding the DR 650 in the woods compared to the TDub. The TDub's just so much easier, and it's actually more fun for me to ride this. But I wish the TW had a little bit more. So I've been looking at the KLX 300, the CRF 300, and the XT 250. I'm not really sold on the XT 250 on anything other than price. The CRF 300, I've rode the Rally. I've actually owned the Rally, and I've rode the regular 300, and the suspension was incredibly soft, like everyone says, like, and the throttle was very jerky too. So I'm not 100% sold. I have not had a chance to ride the KLX. I don't know anyone who has one. I've looked for one for rent, can't find one. Anyway, that's kind of what I've been looking at, and I had mentioned in my last video that I had one dealership quote me $7,500 for it. I contacted another dealership, and theirs was $7,100. So, yikes. That's a lot of moolah to replace the old mule here. So, I don't know. I'm still not sold on it. I like the idea of having a little more power and a little more bike, but I just don't know if it's worth $7,000 for that little bit. Someone made them a little campsite here. So anyway, I've been thinking about replacing the TW, but I just don't think I can do it for $7,000. It just, I don't know. And we come to a dead end. Walk-in use only, closed to vehicles. Well, I'm a vehicle, so. Oops. Boy, this one's a little overgrown. Kind of tell that there was a trail here at one point in time. I would say no one's been down this in a long time. Been several of these old trails like this I found that they just seem to abruptly end, And I don't know if it's just because they're so overgrown, or if they were, you know, it's so overgrown you can't find the way, or if they just actually end. Like, it looks like we keep going here. But yeah, I don't know if they're just so overgrown because no one's been on them and you can't tell where they go anymore, or if that's just actually where they dead end. But this one, I mean, I can barely tell that there's a trail here, so I know it's been a long time since anyone went down it. Neat old creek bed here, but it appears that I lose the trail. I think it goes right there, but I can't really fit. And I can maybe fit underneath. Oh. I'll have to come up, over and around. Looks like there's a washout there. Back up a little bit. Plane or buggy or whatever that is I hear sounds funny. I think it's a plane. Oh. Let's see. Make it under here. Go up and around. Is it worth continuing on? So you get up through there, come around, have to cross that little creek. Yeah, this one's so overgrown it's kind of lost. I got another tree down there. I've already crossed several down trees, so I'm gonna go ahead and call this one the end. Well, our first trail was an overgrown bust. It just went out and dead ended. They might have been able to keep going, but I just didn't really see where it could head to being that overgrown. So we're on our second one for the day. Seems to be opened up a little bit better. Still don't know where this one will go out either, or if it'll end. I mean, I could come around this corner and that could be the end of it. Another tree down. One of these days I need to figure out a way to carry a chainsaw on this guy. A small little electric chainsaw or something. I know a lot of people carry the silky saws or the little hand saws, but I'm too lazy for that. Take too much time. And if you're only encountering one here and there, that would be different. But sometimes with the amount that I see on these trails, I think a little electric one might be the way to go. Well, leave a comment below if you carry an electric chainsaw or even a gas chainsaw on your exploring bike. And if you do, how do you carry it? What do you use? A scabbard of some sort? Boy, look at that dude right there just waiting to drop into my helmet. Hey, you just stay up there, mister. And another one. So yeah, if you carry a chainsaw, how do you do it? Might be able to fit through there. How do you do it, and what chainsaw do you use? Now, you know what? It'll be easier to go around those two trees. Back up just a hair. Or do you just carry a handsaw? What do you do? Let me know in the comments below. Well, I thought this would be easier. There we go. Ah, spider in my face again. Okay. The 60-tooth sprocket really makes woods exploring a lot easier. Okay, I know where I'm at. This is a fun little trail I like to ride. It does some single track. Okay, so I know where I'm at. Alright, so I'll go back to the main road and continue on because I hit this trail later. And no reason to hit it in the middle. I can record the whole thing later. So, all right, I know where this one goes now. The TDub really is a great little woods bike or backwoods bike like this. I mean, if you're not in a hurry and you're okay doing 55 or less, it's absolutely great. I got the 62 sprocket on the back, so I mean I can still do 55, but I don't like the way it makes the motor sound, so I'm more of a 45-ish top speed guy now, and I wish I could keep the same characteristics that I've got now, except to be able to do about 60, 65 top end okay without sounding like it's wanting to blow up. And that's really the only reason why I'm looking at ever getting rid of the TW. It's just because I would like something a little faster. So I made them a little campsite right here just off the road. Actually, I think it continues this way. I can't tell if that's a washout or if that's the road. See what I mean? It's just nothing but rocks. This could be an old dry creek bed. I know I'm not on the road now. Wherever the road once was, I'm not there. Well, shoot. I can't really tell. I mean, obviously it went here, but I don't know this trail. I'm not for sure where I'm at, I don't think. We'll keep going this way. Where does this go? I've never seen this trail before. Which is weird because it's in between two trails that I do know. You'd think a trail in between two trails that you know you would have at least seen. or been on at some point in time. But that's what's great about the TW, is just getting out and exploring stuff like this. That's why I'm not 100% sold on the KTX, or KLX, sorry, KLX 300. But I really like the idea of the KLX 300. Okay, I know where I'm at. This road here, if I'm correct, takes you out to an old homestead. And I can't remember if it's Fletcher or Fincher, something like that. It starts with the F. My parents will kick my butt because they tell me every time we come out here what it is, and I can never remember the stinking name. But I took my Trail 125 down here. Was the last time I was down this way. I just went a little ways and turned around, but I haven't been back since, so that's been several months ago. It's really kind of the first off-road trail that I took the trail on. I mean, I'd taken it on some Jeep trails and stuff, but this was the first, I don't want to say hard trail, but the first hard trail for the Trail 125, if that makes sense. Alright, I gotta stand up. Enough being lazy. Rocks are bouncing me around just a little too much sitting. I stand up and get more spider webs. I've got one on my neck right now. It feels like it's biting me. Oh, I gotta stop. Something's getting me. Damn it. I don't know what it was. It kind of stings. Alright. Ah, spider web. God dang it. Right in my face. Ah. The whole daggum thing's in my helmet, in my face, on my glasses. Okay. If it wasn't for the fact that it gets so hot, I'd put my visor down on my helmet, at least keep them from getting in my face, and that wouldn't be so troublesome. But I just get too hot in there. Everything would start fogging up. Not good. Okay, you can kind of see some of the old rock wall that he placed. And a root cellar or something right here. It's a square building the top is off of, so you know, it could have been a storage shed, could have been a work shed. I mean, who knows? But that's the one of the outbuildings. And then you can still see his rock wall coming. More of his rock wall. The shadows really hide the rocks and everything, causes it to be real easy to mistake a line. Because you think, oh, there's a rock. Oh no, that's not a rock, and then you hit one you didn't see. That was a briar. Green briar just raked across my arm. Just recording and talking and just telling you guys all about where I was at and everything, and my GoPro is dead, so you didn't get to see any of that. Sorry. It's been a beautiful day. It's been a great ride. TW's done great. I've had no issues with it. It's just tractored up and down everything I've needed it to. But I just wanted to show you this. It's kind of pretty, and I'll shut up and let you take in the scenery for a second. There were some tracks. Right around the bend is where I was just at the landslide. We used to fish, sit here, camp here, and catfish at night up against those rocks. You used to have a really good chance of catching catfish here, but the last time we came and camped here, this whole hole of water was full of gar. I think it was this hole. Anyway, last time we didn't do as well as we thought, even if it wasn't this hole. My mom and dad will be like, "You're at the wrong hole of water." Oh well, that was, you know, 20 years ago, sorry. But anyway, used to be good fishing up against that bank, whether it was last time or not. Whoa, shit! Ah, that was slippery. Damn. Was not expecting that. Holy crap. Boy, I hit hard too. That. Whew. Ow, my shins. Whew. I guess that's why guys wear tall boots. Look at all these spiders. Okay. Let's get out of that. My word. Okay. That was like freaking ice. Whew. Come on. There we go. Get back in my crawling gear. Good Lord. That was slippery. Kind of kicked my handlebars or something when I dropped the bike and jumped off of it. My left leg kind of hurts. On my last video, I dropped the TDub then too, so I guess I'm making it a regular thing to just drop this bike all of a sudden. I used to never drop it, but last trip my foot and foot peg caught a rock and it literally just pulled me down. And this one, the more I think about it, I think my front end just washed out. And I think that's what dropped me. Was front end, that Shinko tire on that algae just went zoop, and down I went. I'm gonna have a pretty good bruise on my shin, it feels like, but other than that I'm fine. I hate dropping the bike obviously, but I don't think I hurt the bike any, and all I got was a bruise, so not too bad. That little road right there goes around this mud hole. No reason to go through mud and ruin bearings if you don't have to. It's kind of my thought on it. Anyway, still been a great day, dropping the bike and all.